When I interviewed for this job, a lot of my friends said it would be professional suicide, that they would never win, you'll be stuck there or fired. And just in 2 years, we went 7-4, which was the most wins since 1958. It took us 5 years to go undefeated, and we've been pretty darn good ever since. So tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Let's go, let's go, let's go, get lined up. Like every other dang route. Just work it vertical, he comes out. Good, that's a great check down.
The team you took over, how bad were they statistically?
You know, the Denver Post said it was the worst football team in Division II, and they had scored 48 points the year prior, which was the lowest output in the history of the conference. 2 years later, with basically the same kids, we averaged 42 points a game. We're a West Coast offense that is out of the spread, and we're gonna go very fast.
He's got guys open all over the field.
Coach Stitt's meant a lot. You know, before Coach Stitt got here, hadn't really been a whole lot of success here at Mines, but since he's gotten here, we've had plenty of success. He's got a great offensive mind. The way the game is played, it's so fast. He's always trying to pick up the pace, pick up the energy, and keeping us going.
What was the first kind of play you said, all right, this is my signature?
Probably the fly sweep when we put it in the air. I mean, it just clicked in my head. We tried it, and it was fantastic. Nobody knew how to defense it. And then it wasn't until a few years ago, and Dana had a lot of success at West Virginia with it, that everybody's like, hey, look at this new play. It really wasn't a new play. We had been doing it for a long time.
Toss, handoff goes to Tavon Austin, trying to turn the corner. He's to the 5, head to the pylon. Touchdown!
Toss play, Tavon Austin looking for a crease, cuts inside the 5. He's in the end zone!
That one play that was so successful for multiple touchdowns, it's recorded as a pass, but it kind of looks as a volleyball kind of tap toss. What is that?
Well, my good friend Bob Stitt at Colorado School of the Mines gave me that.
Was it surreal to hear your name get called out in the post-game interview?
It was crazy. My son looked up at me and said, did you hear what he just said?
A lot of people know you for your offensive innovation. What do you feel like is your best selling point here?
The ability to get out of kids more than they ever thought they could get out of themselves. I don't have guys leave here wishing they'd have gone someplace else. Then you throw the X's and O's in there that I think we got a handle on. It makes for a pretty good program. Start getting your work done, schoolwork done, so Thursday night and Friday night we can start getting some sleep. We got to get our rest, you got to eat right, you know, and we got to stay healthy.
For the X's and O's is one thing, but the academic requirements, explain to us exactly the kind of kid you recruiting here.
They've got to be a math and science guy, and we don't have any classes to hide in here. You've got to be so strong mentally.
What percentage of your team are engineering majors?
All of them.
100%?
100%, 134 of them. We have really high standards academically, but we play a brand of football that is second to none. I'm really, really lucky. I get to work with great kids every day. And I got a new facility that's going to be opening. It couldn't be a better time to be the head football coach here. But I've got another side of me that is very competitive and would like to be able to try to do this at the next level. Maybe that happens, maybe it doesn't. Their five technique, yeah, they're going to slant that guy. We want to knock it into it.
I think Coach Stitt can bring fast football to a Division I team. You look at FBS schools now, and a lot of them are running the spread offense, hurry up. They're trying to get the defense winded and put a lot of points on the board. And Coach Stitt, his offense is a prime example of just that. I know that a lot of the guys would be bummed to see him go because we know what he's meant, but we'd be proud to see him get an opportunity at Division I.
At this stage of your career, how frustrating would it be if you never got, into a big Division I school?
Not really frustrating. My life is big time here. It's bigger than D1. And that's why people say, why don't you ever leave? Happy's hard to beat. And I don't want to mess that up. If I get an opportunity that my lifestyle really won't change and I can coach the way I want to coach, then awesome. But we're going to keep winning here and smiling.